this Belghori Athletic Club, my lord. This is my lord age-old club established in the year 1896, and the petitioners herein are the my lord. Only my lord, few of them my lord are life members. There are my lord, altogether 650 as such life members. What happened, my lord? We all together enjoyed the status of a life member without any problem. To 2022, particularly my lord, 8th of May 2022, an amendment has been carried out in the bylaws of the club, that to my lord without the fullest of consent of all the members. The bylaws are at my lord page starting from page 22. It
Tell me
imposed.
where the writ court can enter. Do not go into your club's private matter.
No, I shall not enter.
Tell me.
What that is this state, my lord, coming to the point, my lord, what
Yes.
the lead court can intervene. That, my lord, this bylaws has been carried on without, my lord, that's illegally.
Do you want page 47 to be considered?
My lord, page 47 and
Say it
particularly
in one sentence.
And
the
one
court's time
problem
is
is that-
extremely precious.
my lord, my lord, I absolutely, my lord, I am just well aware of that, my lord. This 9th, they have fixed the election for the governing body of the club, my lord, and by that time, only a 30th, they have finally informed us that the voter list of out of 650 life members, only 150 and odd somethings, but that they has been, they have been
Who are
enlisted.
you for?
My lord, I am appearing on behalf of the club.
Club.
My lord, this alteration.
The date
May-
has been
Sir,
fixed
sir,
for
my lord, sir, my
holding
lord, only
election on 9th.
alterations, my lord, the provisions of rule section 8 and 9 of the Societies Act, violating that it has been done. That register has no approval from the register obtained, and even that not even filed also after alteration. Now, by the dint of that alteration, they are carrying on this.
Very well. You must be appearing for the state.
My lord.
But as I find from the prayers
Yes.
at page 17 onwards,
Right.
Adarsh sir A is leaved. He is asking for consideration of the representation.
Yes.
Second is to include the name, which cannot be done without hearing.
Obviously.
Yes, fullest.
But since, my lord, 9th is the election,
But
my lord,
may I complete?
my lord.
There is no challenge to the amendment.
That I cannot.
Amendment of the bylaws.
Bylaws.
That I
All right.
But that being the position, I leave it to your lordship.
Simpliciter consideration order, the registrar of firms will consider whatever his grievance is.
But
Please
by
come.
today, my lord, I shall, because 9th is the election, my lord, and
It
by
cannot be
that-
done.
even, my lord, 4th, we have approached, my lord, the register, my lord.
The petitioner is aggrieved by action taken by the Belghoria Athletic Club in holding election contrary to the statutory provision. Stop. An objection was raised before the registrar of firms, societies and non-trading corporations on 31st of January 2025 through the learned advocates. Communication dated 30th January 2024. No, it should be 25. ভুল করে লিখেছে তাহলে একটা বাদ দিয়ে দিন ওই এইটা লেখার দরকার নেই 31st January 2025. A couple of members of the club also filed an objection before the registrar of firms. Stop. None has been considered till date. Stop. Paragraph. The petitioner is apprehensive that if the election is conducted on the 9th of February 2025, contrary to the statutory provision, then their rights may be affected. Stop. Paragraph. Without going into the merit of the claim of the petitioner, as it appears that an objection is pending consideration before the registrar of firms, societies and non-trading corporations. Accordingly, the instant writ petition is disposed of by directing the respondent number 3, being the registrar of firms, societies and non-trading corporations, to consider and dispose of the objection filed on behalf of the petitioners in accordance with law at the earliest, after giving reasonable opportunity of hearing to all the necessary parties. তারপর লিখবেন at the earliest. ঠিক আছে? But positively, within a period of 4 weeks from the date of communication of this order. Stop. In the event the aforesaid respondent is of the opinion that remedial measures are required to be taken, comma, then necessary steps shall be taken in that regard. Stop. Learned advocate for the petitioner is directed to forward a copy of the legal representation submitted in the office of the registrar of firms, comma, societies and non-trading corporations on 31st of January 2025 and the supporting documents at the time of communicating the order of the court.
My lord,
Response
the
service is
presentation
taken
will
on
be considered by 4 weeks, my lord. As of, my lord, emergency situation under this, may we approach the registrar today, my lord? Kindly give us the, otherwise he will be not be taking an urgent action. Today, if
What
we
will the
approach,
registrar do today?
He can't
You
do
after
anything.
election will be held,
that is, they are, my lord, going to head this.
auditor report, everything.
Let them hold the election. If the registrar finds that remedial measures is required to be taken, he'll take it.
My lord, subject to, my lord, kindly consider, my lord, that subject to, that result will be, my lord,
No, no, it
subject
is-
to
it is-
decision taken by the registrar.
My lordship
Kindly.
pass their order.
The result of the election shall be subject to the decision taken by the registrar after consideration of the representation and after hearing the submission
Of all the
of
parties.
all the parties.
My lord, deeply obliged, your lord.